Imagine my surprise when I get two emails in the same week. So, an email from person A and an email from person B with video links to watch. Happens all the time. They're from two separate industries, two different parts of the world. And the emails, two different business models, but they're about the exact same thing. So the two videos were, one was Wes McDowell, and it's titled AI Generated Junk is Costing Your Business Thousands. The second email was a video from Rick Beato, The Real Reason Why Music is Getting Worse. And what was interesting is I watched these two videos within 72 hours from each other. So the content of the first one was very fresh in my mind. So when I got to the second one, I was like, oh my gosh, they are saying the same thing coming from these completely different industries, different mindsets, different purposes for their videos. However, they were arriving at the same conclusion, that AI not used properly is more of a hindrance than a help, and it's actually causing problems. So Rick Beato really defined it nicely, where he used the music as the example, but really I'm going to use content for this. So content is too easy to make and content is too easy to consume. So that can be in any form. So you're thinking of AI, and probably much like everyone, when ChatGPT came out, you were like, this is great. I'm going to be able to do blogs every week and social media content and write newsletters and all this fantastic stuff. And then so did everyone else. And it became that social media posts start looking the same, and proposals and emails and all the content that's going out there started looking the same. And you start seeing that in image generation. Oh, all these product photos are kind of looking the same, and they all have the same style. So this tool that was meant to help you go faster and be better and provide better quality, all your competitors are using it too, so now you are not standing out anymore. So just like my previous email or video where I talked about the Japanese green tea company and how original and different and bursting with energy and just sass it was, and how much I loved it, that's kind of why. It was different. It wasn't the same. And AI can be great for, let's say, intern pieces. So you've written an email and you feel that you're coming on too strong. Well, AI can restructure it so that it's a little lighter. Or you're doing a Google ad campaign and you need 10 headlines under 90 characters. And you get them, ChatGPT can do those up for you, and then you say, well, actually, they need to be less salesy. I want them to be more of a soft push than a hard push. It'll redo them, and you take those and you massage them as it is. But using it as your primary source in your primary communication, you are basically letting this entity that doesn't know the intimate details of your business or who you're targeting to create and maintain a conversation. So you, as the business owner, are not part of that conversation anymore. Now, these two videos inspired me so much. That's why I'm doing these videos, because in both of them, they arrive at the same conclusion that there's just too much AI content out there, and we can't differentiate between what's real and what's not, with the exception of things like long form video, where you actually get to see a person react and hear them talk and how they phrase their sentences and what makes them laugh and what makes them passionate and how much they wave their hands around. So their pitch in both of them and what they wanted more people to do was to understand that human beings need connection with human beings, and that was part of the music component as well. Music written by real humans with real instruments and writing those lyrics down about real experiences will connect with people more than AI lyrics, programmed drums, etc., etc., etc. So my recommendation is to look at your content and how much of it, I guess I want to say how much of it is human, how much of it is unique and your DNA and your thought process with who you are. For example, the company Twisted Electric, one of my all-time faves to watch her post. She's wild. I love her. Everything's hot pink, and her heart is just humongous. She gives back to the community. She posts very openly and honestly about struggles she has, how she overcomes them. When you meet this human being, you know exactly who's showing up, and you know how hardworking she is, and you know the things she believes in and her connection to the community. And that's what you want for your business. You want people to know who you are, who is the human behind the wall of social media. And part of that is videos. Videos are very uncomfortable to do. It's tough figuring out what to talk about, but really I've taken the approach, I'm going to talk about what interested me and what I found appealing and what caught my eye that week. So my recommendation or challenge to you is set aside time each month to talk about something that was interesting to your business, whether it was a sponsorship, whether it was a kind note from a kid that loved what you made, whether it was a supplier that was really awesome, or even somebody that was doing something amazing and caught your eye and made you feel good. So always pay attention to the human component and where your human DNA is being represented in your company and your conversation, and keep it real and keep it authentic. That's everything. Cheers.